Right, report to Hannibal Trade.
Ah, you must be the Arcane University's newest addition.
Looks like you're handy with a blade.
Hello. Well met. Not only has necromancy... Good
How
day.
goes it?
What news from Skingrad? I assume you've spoken to Count Hasseldor? I admit to sharing the common enthusiasm for the arena. It is barbaric, but the stakes of life or death make the drama irresistibly compelling.
Right, Manny Marco.
What? Is that possible? This is grave news indeed. I had, perhaps foolishly, believed that necromancy was all but stamped out in Cyrodiil. It seems I couldn't have been more mistaken. I shall need to consult the council as to how to proceed with this situation. Thank you for the information. It may save many lives.
So... now what?
I used to think you were a hero. A holy knight and all that. I guess I should have known better. I heard that the Fighters Guild botched a job.
My attention is focused on the council right now.
So give them time.
A pleasure to speak. I heard that the Fighters Guild botched a job. Bye.
Well, take your time. Guess we're gonna go murdering people. Either a Clavicus Vile or Knife in the Dark. Knife in the Dark. Inn of Ill Omen. I think I'll just hit south.
Ah, you...
Gonna have to do a decent amount of traveling in the wilderness no matter where we go approach the Ill Omen in from. So might as well just get started. Oh! Ooh. Could be settlements here. I don't want to ignore those. Potential quests. Hell's Gate.
What can I do for you?
Full glass armor, that's abnormal.
Fine. What do you want? Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city?
Full glass armor and a Daedric bow, no less. And you're just a random villager here? Bullshit. No, he was I'm not sure what she has.
What can I do for you? Ancient way shrines of the Nine are scattered through the wilderness. The righteous who pray there receive powerful divine blessings. You too.
Definitely some sort of a quest target, but not at this moment. The sleeping mare.
What do you want? I might swim more if it weren't for the slaughterfish. Sharp teeth and some carry disease. Good day.
Actually, I'll rest here for a few hours. We need to reach the Inn of Ill Omen during night time anyway. So we might as well test to see if there's something happening here. Except I can't actually rent a bed. This is clearly an inn, so why not? Odd. If I can't do it, I can't do it. Oblivion Gate. If it's right on our way to the inn, I might do it. Horn Cave. Where the hell is a Horn Cave? Well, since we found it, we have to complete it.
Whatever it was, it's gone now.
What is that? Bandits or vampires? Probably. Money some bandits. They're bandits. Mithril equipped bandits with ebony warhammers. Getting away!
Show me what you got. I'm just warming up. Pathetic.
Glass dagger. Elven gear. Elven warhammer. A lot of okay wine. They're making their own counterfeit wine here, maybe. Because they have a lot of surly bottles. But still have their own wine press. So... Beer, mead. More keys. Surly Brothers one. Dead Goblin. Orcish grass. Right, this was a little bit more demanding place than I thought, but still not all that much. Upper levels, bandits, lower levels, some monstrosities. Land growth. Base ring of retribution, reflect damage 8%. Good ring, but we already have those. Orn gave grottos. Right. Eight will-o-wisps. Always have to restore attributes afterwards. I think it would be sensible to make a, if we can, basically make a spell that recovers all attributes at the same time. We could afford to cast things like that now. I doubt there's anything really interesting here. Just keep going and going and going. I wouldn't mind if there was a goddamn point to it. No notable loot. Standard issue enemies. Well, at least there's a good mix of them. Should be in here. Yeah, so I thought this might be it. We haven't been everywhere here, although almost everywhere. This minor area there seems to be a dead end. But afterwards we can leave. And there was nothing of interest here. We might as well leave through the pool. There's a chance we might encounter something interesting on the way out. Let's try that one. Dead-end cave of some sort. An average chest. $60 gold inside. Right. So there was nothing here. This was a nice distraction though. And it's getting late, so by the time we arrive at the inn... Who the fuck are you? Auden's Avidius is dead. He was that crooked guard in the Imperial City that had threatened Lurank and Ruslan. He must have escaped from prison. He kept raving about how he would get me for putting him in jail. Okay, conclusion to a quest I forgot I did. Ramblings of Auden's Avidius. Entertain me, please. I used to be somebody. I was a captain of the guard in Imperial City until that flea-bitten hero decided to poke his nose in my business. I have a plan to get out of the Imperial prison. Apparently there is a secret escape tunnel used by the royal family. When I get out, I'm going to settle the score with that hero. And I'll take care of those two snitches, Ruslan and Lurank. Sweetest of all will be Itius Hane. I'll make him squeal first. Okay. Not really ramblings though, just threats. I do like the fact that they brought up the escape tunnel again. Another cave we probably have to do. Nope. Oblivion Gate. No, a little bit to the side. Wait, am I going to the wrong place? Maybe? We have two roads. There's a shrine there and a house. There are two inns here. That's why it's confusing. This is not the place I need to go. Ferrigill Inn. You could rest an hour here, just to see if there's anything special in this place.
What am I hope I can help. It's said that eating taproot can bring you good luck. Good that you want to get better. A bed you seek? There is one here for you if you have the 10 gold to rent it. A bed you... Up the stairs you must go, to the first door on your right. That is your room for the night. Good day. Can you help me find my lost jumbo potatoes?
Tell me about your jumbo potatoes.
Please, you must help me find them. If I don't have them for the next batch of my famous potato bread, I don't know what I'll do. How stupid I was to leave them outside all alone like that. All I wanted to do was give them some sun. Next thing I knew, they were gone. I saw someone running off to the west, but I'm too frightened to journey into the woods alone. Please, can you help me? I'll pay you well, I swear.
What?
Yeah, my reactions exactly.
Cyrodiil is surrounded to the north and east by the lofty Gerald and Valus mountain ranges.
Something about potatoes? The potato snatcher. Whoever they are, Sajira said they were huge and headed west. Ooh, they are at a location there.
Be seeing you.
I'll rest for an hour though. Doubt anything's gonna happen here. Right. Getting closer to midnight. Ooh, it's green. So it is literally just some guy there. Is it the... No, it's probably not the bear. Yeah, the bear didn't take the potatoes. Do I have life detection? Oh, it's an ogre. Potato-themed ogre. Yeah, jumbo potatoes. I've encountered an ogre out in the wilderness. This seems to be Sajira's thief, as it was carrying her jumbo potatoes. So, and all that demanding of a job.
Good friend, you have them, you have them. I can sense they're with you.
You can sense the potatoes?
Oh my goodness, you found them. Oh, I could kiss you. As promised, I owe you a reward for your efforts. I present you with my first batch of famous potato bread, more valuable than gold. Enjoy. Colovia is dotted with isolated farms and settlements, with most of the population in the coastal margin.
A food item. The Jura's famous potato bread. Detect life, restore health, damage agility, damage strength. It's a fairly high weight alchemy item. I'm certainly not gonna eat them. Although I probably should eat one, just to see if there's anything special about it.
Safe journey to you.
No. So it's a standard alchemy ingredient for us. Inn of Ill Omen.
This humble Legion soldier is at your service. How can I help a fellow citizen of the Empire? The Emperor is... Farewell, citizen.
Well, we got plenty of rooms if you want one. Ain't nobody staying here these days except old Rufio.
Tell me about old Rufio.
Rufio? He's an old codger. Been living here for a couple of weeks now. If you ask me, he's hiding from something. But what do I care? He pays his tab. His room is downstairs, in what I like to call the private quarters. Use that hatch in the floor over there, but don't expect a warm reception.
Okay, tell me about the Inn of Ill Omen.
That's a horrible name for an inn, I know, but I just can't bring myself to change it. Besides, I like the sign. A bed? Well, of course, of course. I've got a small room available right upstairs. First door on the left. Only 10 gold. What do you say?
I'll take it.
All right, then. You're all set. Remember, first door on your left. Goodbye, my friend. And remember, you're always welcome here.
Private quarters downstairs. He's here hiding. He sleeps in a room with unlocked door. Of course he does. I'm taking this as a sign that he just wants someone to put an end to things. You are the correct guy, right? Yeah. Hopefully we have actually enough attack power to kill him. Don't want to... The man named Rufio is dead. The next time I sleep in a location he deems secure, Lucian LeChance will visit me once more and complete my entrance into the Dark Mother. No witnesses, so there should be no trouble this time. Also, that's the point of trying to kill someone with a single strike. If it doesn't die there, then you're always in trouble, pretty much. They made it really easy with this one though. It's an entire different map section with only he in it, so you could cause some noise. What I'm gonna do is just sleep here like normal. Actually wait until daytime, we're close to it. We might have to quick travel somewhere else from here though.
So, the deed is done. How do I know this? You will find that the Dark Brotherhood knows a great many things, for you are now part of the family.
Now what?
Now, you embrace your fate. For the slaying of Rufio is the signing of a covenant. The manner of execution, your signature, Rufio's blood, the ink. As a speaker of the Black Hand, I directly oversee a particular group of family members. You will join that group and fulfill any contracts given. You must now go to the city of Cheydinhal, to the abandoned house near the eastern wall. Enter the basement and attempt to open the black door. You will be asked a question. Answer thusly. Sanguine, my brother. You will gain entrance to the sanctuary. Once inside, speak with Ochiva. We must now take our leave of each other, you and I, for there is much work to be done. I'll be following your progress. Welcome to the family.
Tell me about the Covenant.
Know this. Every dark brother and sister is a child of Sithis. He whom we call Sithis has many other names. Chaos, Doom, Discord. Sithis is the Void. We of the Dark Brotherhood serve the Night Mother, who is the bride of Sithis. The Night Mother rules her children with a terrible black hand. The Black Hand is the ruling body of the Dark Brotherhood. It is made up of one listener and 4 speakers. 4 fingers and a thumb, if you will. As a member of the Dark Brotherhood, you must abide by the 5 tenets. They are the laws that guide and protect us.
More on Rufio.
Rufio lies dead. Well done. The family will now welcome you with open arms. I hear the shield of the Crusaders been...
Okay, tell me about Sithis.
How does one best describe our dread father? Imagine a perfect, cloudless midnight, cold as winter ice and shrouded in shadow. That is Sithis.
Okay, 5 tenets.
The 5 tenets are as follows. Tenet 1. Never dishonor the Night Mother. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis.
Honor.
Tenet 2. Never betray the Dark Brotherhood or its secrets. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis.
Loyalty.
Tenet 3. Never disobey or refuse to carry out an order from a Dark Brotherhood superior. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis.
Obedience.
Tenet 4. Never steal the possessions of a Dark Brother or Dark Sister. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis.
Don't steal.
Tenet 5. Never kill a Dark Brother or Dark Sister. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis.
So more or less, the organization is the only thing that matters. Trying to keep internal strife and inefficiency in order. I'm more or less just surprised that there's some sort of an honor code going on too with the Night Mother.
You are now one with the Dark Brotherhood. Visit Ochiva at the Cheydinhall Sanctuary, and your new life will begin.
It's a good chameleon effect. You sort of... If someone stands still with the chameleon effect, they're very, very hard to spot. But if they move, then you sort of see exactly where they are. Not what they are, but you know something's there. Right, plus we have a place to go now. I'm gonna go and visit the Mages Guild now, see if something's changed. Although... Alternatively, we could visit Cheydinhall first. Basically see what the guild is actually about. There should be 4 guilds. I mean, Assassin's guilds, if each speaker has its own group.
Have pity on an old
It was an
log
abandoned
tree.
house on the eastern
What's
edge.
done is done.
Have mercy. Just one.
Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. The well is securely locked, cannot be accessed without the proper key. Basement Sanguine, my brother.
What is the color of night?
I have a gate entrance into the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. I must now speak with Ochiva.
Greetings, brother. Greetings. I am Oshiva, mistress of this sanctuary. Lucien has told me all about you. I welcome you to the Dark Brotherhood. You stand now in our sanctuary. May it serve as your new home, a place of comfort and security whenever the need arises. When you're ready for work, go and speak with Vicente Valtieri. He handles all assignments for new family members. But before you go, please accept this gift from your new family. A unique set of armor, lighter than normal leather and black as the void. Now, I've kept you long enough. Vicente is waiting. You'll find him in his quarters. Go now, my child, and may Sithis go with you. Tell me more. I've heard some talk. This past year, some family members have been found murdered. Could there be an assassin among assassins?
Considering how they recruit new people, I would imagine that it's taken for granted that there's gonna be murdering between members. It could be that the problem isn't exactly that, it's if you're not good enough to not get caught, that's the problem. Tell me about the sanctuary.
Ours is not the only Dark Brotherhood sanctuary. There are others hidden throughout Cyrodiil, each one overseen by a Speaker of the Black Hand.
A lot of internal strife seems to be going on. I mean, Mage's Guild has internal warfare sort of. Now it seems like the Dark Brotherhood has a similar storyline.
Those fools in the church and their so-called 9 divines. There is no divinity beyond the eternal and terrible rule of our dread Father Sithis.
Yeah, I disagree. What about the Night Mother?
To employ the services of the Dark Brotherhood, one must perform a ritual to the Night Mother. Only then will she heed their prayers for murder. It is an ancient rite, this Black Sacrament. All across the Empire, every day, people beseech the Night Mother to take the lives of others. After a person performs the ritual, they are contacted by a speaker. Gold is exchanged, and the details worked out. So it has always been.
What about Lucian Lachance?
Lucian isn't here very often. His duties with the Black Hand keep him very busy, so he trusts me to keep the sanctuary in order. Go now, dear family.
What is this armor I got? Actually, I can't use it. It's not gonna be good enough. Sneak, Illusion, Marksman, Blade, Acrobatics. 10 points. I think it's a 2-piece armor, probably. Because it's not a cuirass or anything like that, it's an armor. Right. I'm missing something? Not greaves, gauntlets.
Remember, and may the Night Mother wrap you in her cold, loving embrace.
I welcome you to our family and this sanctuary. May you find yourself at home here in the loving embrace of Our Lady, the Night Mother. Certainly.
Sithis.
Who is Sithis, you ask? Some call him the Dread Father. It was his terrible love that gave birth to the Dark Brotherhood so very long ago. I've heard the Count of Shadenhall knows about this sanctuary, but he is offered much gold as well as other incentives to keep his mouth shut. I heard the gauntlets of the
Night Mother.
The Night Mother is the Dark Brotherhood's unholy matron. She guides our actions, just as the Dread Father Sithis once guided hers.
Lucian Lachance.
Ochiva and I have known Lucian since we were hatchlings. He is the one who trained us in the way of the Shadow Scale, and is like a father to us.
What is a Shadow Scale?
In the Argonian homeland of Blackmarsh, those born under the sign of the Shadow are taken at birth and presented to the Dark Brotherhood. A Shadow Scale hatchling is trained in the arts of stealth and assassination, and lives a life in service to the mighty kingdom of Argonia. Any Shadow Scale who lives to come of age is accepted into the Dark Brotherhood as a full member of the family. So it was with myself and Ochiva. May you walk always in the shadow of Sithis, dear brother.
Welcome, brother. So good to finally meet you. I hope you're getting along all right. Tell me more.
Sithis.
Sometimes, right before a kill, Sithis speaks to me. He whispers in my ear and fills my heart with the joy of suffering and death.
Right. Of course he does.
I've always wondered who the Night Mother really is. Some say she's an old woman who lives somewhere here in Cyrodiil, but I'm not so sure. Don't tell anyone else, but someday I'm going to have Uchiva's position. Just you wait and see. Lucien LeChance knows real talent when he sees it.
Tell me about Lucian.
I will always think of Lucien LeChance as my savior. When he found me, I was living in a gutter, an inch away from death. I owe him everything.
A lot of everyone that we've encountered so far has a very close tie to Lucian. Like he's been their savior from a young age. I wonder if everyone fits that mold. I certainly don't.
Have you ever lived on the streets, struggled to survive? This sanctuary is my home. Here I have the safety and love I've searched for all my life. Good luck, brother. I hope you don't get killed. I mean, well, you know.
Dark Guardian. Sort of standard issue skeleton, I'd say.
But why,
There's three
sister?
others
What's the
assassins.
point? Why should anyone bother with all that sneaking and skulking?
My dear Gogren, you are a life-taker for the Dark Brotherhood. Our very existence relies on shadow and deception. Do you not value our secrets?
Yes, of course I value our secrets, and I've never betrayed them. But using stealth to kill, it's just so weak.
But brother, what of the contracts that require subtlety? You must at least strive to earn the bonuses that are offered.
Bonuses? Useless, I say. Gold and magical trinkets are no substitute for the freedom to slaughter anyone I please, at any time.
Oh, Gogren! Your methods may be crude, but your heart is always in the right place. It is an honor to make your...
Welcome to the family. I'd hug you, but Ochiva told me not to.
He has Daedric gear partly, so very, very high level gear.
Truthfully, I've never really understood who or what Sithis really is. As long as I obey the tenets and fulfill my contracts, I guess he's happy.
What about the Night Mother?
I don't know who the Night Mother is, but she pays me to kill people. My own mother should have loved me so much.
Lucien LeChance.
I once saw Lucien deal with an insubordinate brother, someone who had broken the tenets. It took me a week to get the blood off my boots. Kinnereth bestowed the boots of the Crusade.
Right. Tell me about the Sanctuary.
You know what they say? Home is where you hang your enemy's head.
Yeah, Gogran seems like another character, more like me, who doesn't really have all that tight connections to this Sanctuary.
Happy...
Warmest welcomes to you. I am Telendril, Wood Elf, and loyal daughter of Sithis. I hope you find our sanctuary to your liking. Long ago, in an age now forgotten, Sithis came to the Night Mother and begat her 5 sons. So you see, his love gave birth to the Dark Brotherhood. Oh, I shouldn't. Well, all right. Gogren had a pet rabbit as a child. He petted the thing so hard he crushed its skull. What a brute!
Night Mother.
Our Lady is surely an ancient and powerful elf. Someday, when I am listener of the Black Hand, I will look upon her beautiful and unholy form.
Lucian LeChance.
Actually, Lucian did not try to recruit me. Not at first. He tried to kill me. My father wanted me dead, and he hired the Dark Brotherhood to do it. I escaped from Lucian, and paid my father back for his treachery. Lucian came to me again that night with an offer I just couldn't refuse.
So, Tlandril is again more like me. Seems more like a 50-50 split. Sanctuary.
In truth, I miss the towering elms of my native Valenwood, but I was banished from there long ago for deeds I don't care to discuss. This is my home now. May your arrows always strike true.
Warmest greetings to you. I trust you've already spoken with Ochiva. I am Vicente Valtieri. I provide assignments for all new family members. Please do not let my appearance unnerve you. The needs and tenets of the Dark Brotherhood come before my own needs as a vampire. Now, if you're ready to get to work, I can provide you with your first contract.
200 ebony sword.
Tell me more.
Vampire.
I was stricken with vampirism 300 years ago, while on an expedition deep into the ashlands of Vardenfell. For nearly 100 years I hunted in secret, until the Dark Brotherhood found me. Now I have a family that accepts and even values my unique gifts. Perhaps in the future, when I feel you have earned the right, I will offer you a chance to become a hunter of the night.
No thanks. But again, another that doesn't seem to have that close of a tie to Lucian. I guess we're the majority. There's a handful of people that are handpicked more or less as a child. Then there's the group that came into the order as an adult.
Sithis is the darkness of time immemorial. He is no Daedra and dwells not in the realm of Oblivion. No, Sithis is something altogether different.
Night Mother.
The Night Mother speaks to only one member of the Dark Brotherhood, the listener of the Black Hand. And when Our Lady speaks, death follows. The Count of Skingrad is not all he seems. Let's just say I'm not the only one who enjoys his evenings.
Lucian LeChance.
When I first joined the family, this sanctuary was controlled by another speaker. Lucian took over when she was killed while fulfilling a contract. This sanctuary has been here since before even I joined the Dark Brotherhood, and that was 200 years ago.
Okay, what's the contract?
A contract is a secret pact one enters into with the Dark Brotherhood. They provide us with gold, and we remove someone from existence. A contract is fulfilled by a skilled assassin such as yourself, who keeps the Dark Brotherhood's end of the bargain. So it has always been. While carrying out a contract, you may have the opportunity to earn a bonus if certain parameters are met. Now, let's begin, shall we? I'm not sure how you feel about pirates, but you've got to kill one. A captain, in fact, on his ship, surrounded by his crew. Interested?
I'll accept it.
Excellent. Here is what you must do. Go to the waterfront district of the Imperial City. There you will find a ship named the Marie Helena. Board the ship and find its captain, Gaston Tussaud. He'll be in his cabin. Eliminate Tussaud in any manner you see fit. The pirates have been moving a lot of cargo on board lately. You may be able to smuggle yourself on board in one of the packing crates. Oh, and one more thing. Get into the habit of asking your fellow family members about any current contract. Their insight may prove invaluable.
What's your insight?
As a pirate, Gaston Tussaud has certainly spilled his share of blood. Someone wants revenge, and they've hired us to extract it.
Well, thanks a bunch.
Spill some blood for me, dear brother.
Okay, there are a lot of little doors here. Wait. Ah, I thought this was an area transition. Living quarters. Schemer. Okay, they have their personalized chests. Not actually shown as a crime to get into these, but it probably is. Or you'll get at least thrown out of the guild. So I don't want to try to my luck with those unless I have to.
If it isn't the newest member of the family, let's get one thing straight. The tenants prevent me from killing you, but I don't have to like you. I'll sell you equipment, but only because Ochiva is making me. This family doesn't need any outsiders.
Weird attitude to take. He seems to be the only spellcaster. Also, isn't every new member an outsider here? Having little secrets of your own, have you? Don't want me to mess things up?
I heard the gauntlets. Bye, Sithis. I don't have all day. Hurry it up.
Will of Sithis. Command humanoids. It's so expensive because I don't really have any illusion skill. Night Eye for 150 seconds on self and only cost 58. That's a huge discount compared to a normal Night Eye. They're like 20 to 30 seconds usually. The cost is probably close to this though. So do we have any other nice spells? It's hard to say. Maybe the Detect Life. 30 feet for 65 seconds only costs 37. Invisibility, illusion 50. The other illusion spell that was available was illusion 75. Maybe we should buy this. Try to get the illusion up. It's basically personality gains. I don't have to take them. I don't really have any use for personality. It's used for persuasion, which we can bypass with a single spell, cheap spell, and illusion spellcasting, which we don't really use. I could afford the casting cost already. I don't need extra personality or illusion skill. I need to unlock it first. Frost damage and paralyze 75. Damage is pitiful. Frost damage 30 points on target. Fairly cheap, I'd say. This is 20 points on... yeah, this is a targeted spell, so ranged. I think the thing about these would be the paralysis combo damage spells is that once you hit the target once, the fight is over. They can't defend themselves anymore because you can just keep spamming an extra paralysis and damage on it. This might be actually worth buying. It's very cheap and it's range 30 on target. I don't think so. I mean, I just don't give a crap. I'll buy the Deathly Visage though.
Just take... Bye, Sithis. I don't have all day. Hurry it up.
Both Infernal Frost, 12,000. Fire damage, frost damage, 7 uses. I think with the Assassin you would want something that basically has a single use. You would want all the damage and potential you can in that one strike. Possibly. Detect life on self. This is terrible. Fortify hand to hand. Chameleon. Resist normal weapons. Sun damage. I don't get it. Because you can't do sun damage. Does this only work on vampires or what? No idea. Poisoned apples. Deadly poison. Bypass poison resistances. It doesn't have a weight to it. I'll buy them.
You ripped me off blind. I hope you're happy with yourself.
Very happy. The 5 Tenants as a book.
I wouldn't make that deal with just anybody. Just take your trinkets and...
Want to read the book. It's nonsense. Right, the poisoned apples don't seem to have weight to them. And they're not that expensive, at least for me, so I'll just hold on to 5 of them. Could be a way to do some of these contracts and gain the special bonus. Enchanting our own equipment might also be a way to complete these. Basically, if we have to assassinate someone in a crowded area, we basically can't do it. We have to use an alternative way, something that doesn't trigger aggression towards me. So, poisoned apple, or we need to put an equipment piece on someone. I'm not sure how that'll work. It's basically taking advantage of how the AI prioritizes armor pieces. We can't exactly just sneak plate armor on someone, but we might sneak up some sort of armor piece. So it has to be better than what they are already wearing. So a hat would be a good option for a lot of options, because usually that's the sign that it's someone important, is that they don't have any kind of headgear. Jewelry piece could also work. A ring or a medallion. Hand-to-hand increase. And as far as I can see, that's it. But we might as well ask for advice.
I know what you're thinking. Gogron, he's too big to be sneaky. Well, you're right. Me, I like to just go in and hack my targets to pieces. Ha! So, your first contract. No chance for a bonus, huh? Oh, that's all right. You're better off. Who needs magic items when you've got raw skill? And the great thing about killing a target up close and personal is you can talk to him before you do it. You know, say something scary. Oh, for example, this one time, I had a contract to kill a little Nord girl at her birthday party. She asked me if I was the jester. So I said to her, "No, I am a messenger of death." You should have seen the look on her face. Anyway, she won't be seeing age 6. Happy hunting, my brother.
I see you've accepted the contract from Vicente. Very good. With every life you take, Sithis grows stronger and the Brotherhood flourishes. I killed a pirate once. Of course, the ship was out to sea at the time, somewhere between Vardenfell and Solstheim. Now those were the days.
Okay, that doesn't really aid me.
I see you have been speaking with Tanava. What he says is true. All our lives we have lived together in the shadows. We are eggmates, twins. We were taken at birth and given to the Dark Brotherhood. We returned to Black Marsh as shadow scales trained in the arts of stealth and murder. Together, we served our nation as spies and assassins, as all shadow scales do. When we came of age, we joined the family as one, and here we are. Go now, dear family member, and may
surprisingly useless tips. Maybe you.
Yes, dearest brother. Is there something I can help you with? I've travelled by prison ship. It was cramped and dark. There was little room to move around, but plenty of shadowy nooks to hide in. Remember that. Good luck, brother. I hope you don't get killed. I mean...
It's good to see you again. I hope your contracts have been giving you much pleasure. The Marie Elena, you say? I've seen that ship. There's a unique balcony at the stern. My guess is it leads to the captain's cabin. Could be useful.
Our first
May you
genuinely
walk
useful
always
bit
in
of
the shadow
information.
of cities.
But where's the archery elf? Maybe she's not
You
here
again.
during this time of day, which is 10 AM. That could mean that I haven't actually encountered all the guild members here. They might also be away from time to time. Well, the unique balcony at the stern seems like useful enough a bit of an information. Because if there's a door connecting it, I can either pickpocket a key somewhere or I can just lockpick it. Direct access to captain. No specialty conditions to earn a bonus, so it just can go in, cast a weakness to magic, weakness to fire, and burn him to death. Get the hell out. In and out in a few seconds. I'm not going to do some kind of stealth approach if I can avoid it. Not with my skills. And it's all in the Imperial City. I probably should do it during nighttime though. So I will go to the waterfront and dump our armor here. This is not good.
Everybody needs a copy of the
We'll definitely go and visit the mages first. I'll leave things at here. Once we see what Travin wants me to do next, we can deal with the assassination job and go to the mages guild job.
Oh, hello.
Also have an illusion training spell. I think we have charm spells. We should start spamming it on by people we pass by. I think that's pretty much the best way we can do the training at this stage. We have a range one. I don't want to use the illuminate, it is aggravating. Paints everything green. Beguiling touch. It's good enough. Right.
Ah, you must be the Arcane University's newest edition.